Good morning, Monday. Welcome. I am slowly getting my voice back. I've been talking nonstop for 3 days. So I'm slowly getting my voice back, but it is good to be back with you guys on a Monday morning. Welcome to Jessie Clark Fitness, where we've got daily workouts. Today's gonna be a kettlebell full body workout. I think you're gonna like it. I've got the Tabata timer set up here on my laptop. We're going to be doing a 7-round Tabata. Good morning, Nicole. Welcome. Good to be back. Good to see you guys. We're going to do a 7-round Tabata. And we don't even have to have the sirens blaring. Good morning, Juanita Williams. Tiffany Witsy. Yes. Happy Monday. We're going to have the Tabata timer rolling, so we'll go 45 seconds on with a 15-second break. I think we're gonna enjoy this one. We'll have a little bit of freedom in there. Good morning, Nicole. And at the end of those 7 rounds, we will have a little time for a wild card. All right, let's start with a warm up. Give me some arm circles, y'all. Whew. You ever worked so hard on a weekend that you need a weekend to recover? Ooh, that was my weekend. Arm circles, good job. All right, let's hinge it forward just a little bit. Give me some back flies. Air back flies. That's it. So all the equipment you're gonna need for today is simply a kettlebell, y'all. Squeeze those shoulder blades and squeeze. Good, shake it out. Come onto your mat. Let's go side to side with our lateral lunges. Here we go. Oh yeah. Good, bring one leg to the side. Excellent. We are warming up on Monday, y'all. 3 more. 1, 2, and if you're just joining in, all you'll need for today's workout is a kettlebell. I've got as always, my trusted, good morning Rashad, my trusted 20-pound kettlebell. I love this one. We'll be using it here in just a minute. Let's do some knee drivers. Balance on one leg. 1, 2, 3. Warm up your body. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch it to the other side. Here we go. Good morning. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, one more warm-up move, and then we'll get started with the Tabata. Let's do some inchworms. Clear your area. Let's do 3 inchworms for your warm-up. Take your hands to the mat and walk it out. Good, walk it up. Woo. Come all the way up and squeeze your tush. Walk it out. Walk it up. 1 more inchworm. All right, shake out those arms. Here's how today's workout's gonna go. Good morning, Beverly. Welcome. I realized last night when I made the workout, I forgot to fill in some of the blanks. So we're gonna start with squats, lunges, deadlifts. Then we're gonna do a kettlebell upper body move, cardio, core, and at the very end, you're gonna have a wild card spot. So be thinking about what extra little body part you want to work, okay? Let's start with squats. So when it comes to the Tabata, I've been hearing sirens all weekend because I was part of a motorcade during this cycling event. So we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna have a silent Tabata. I promise you, it's right here. We've got the clock I'll let you know when it's changing. Deal? All right, it's right there in the corner of my eye. We've got for our work period, we've got 45 seconds. And for our rest period, we've got a 15-second. Now, if we need to shorten that up, we certainly can. Go as many rounds, do as many reps as you can in that 45 seconds. All right. Here we go. Grab your kettlebell and let's get ready for squats, you guys. Hold your weight right here. There's our first 45-second Tabata. That's it. Good squat. Sit it back in that chair. Come up and give me a nice little squeeze. I will add this. I haven't really slept great in about 3 nights. So last night was our first full good night of sleep in our own bed. 10 more seconds and it will only improve through the rest of the week. In 3, 2, and 1. Yes. All right, your second move today is a lunge. So let's just start with alternating lunge. Each round, each time, switch your hand to the other side. Here we go. Rear lunge it. Woo, shoulders back. That's it, Barbara. Good job, Tiffany. Lunge it back. You got this, Beverly. 20 seconds on the clock. Oh man, I feel it in my quads. Even though I did not do the cycling this weekend, volunteering to help the cyclists in 3, 2, 1. Volunteering was just as exhausting. And I think I even got some random bruises. All right, your next one is a deadlift. So, your feet shoulder width apart. Here we go. Go to about your knees. You don't have to go all the way to the ground on this. When you shorten up your depth, you keep it more concentrated in your glutes. That's it, Tiffany. Give me 15 more seconds. Again, you're on deadlifts this round. Each round we're gonna show a different variation. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For our fourth round, let's do something upper body. How about a front row? Good. Here we go, 45 seconds begins now. Good morning, Odie. The cats missed us. Slowly trying to get life back to normal after being gone for a few days. Man, I know Tiffany knows this. She has a spouse that's a first responder. But if you have family, friends, they're involved in law enforcement, ambulance, EMS, corrections, that's what we did all weekend, was honor those who had lost their life. All right, cardio. So for this round, we're gonna pick something. I thought we'd start with a figure 8. Here we go. Something that you can do with that kettlebell. It's gonna get your heart rate up, right, Odie? He's suspiciously laying right behind me. Figure 8. Good job, Valeria. Right down the middle, front to back, and stand it up each time, Patty. That's it. 20 seconds. Woo. So for 3 nights, we slept in gymnasiums, church auditoriums, dormitories. Oh, it was wild. 3, 2, and 1. All right, this next one is a core move. So let's start with side to side bends. 45 seconds on the clock. And if you cannot hear that buzzer, that's by design. 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, let's switch sides. Here we go. Weight on the other side. We're working that oblique. Good stuff. 15 seconds. All right, the last round of this Tabata is a wild card. So I want you to think of 3, 2, and 1. Think of something you want to do. Can you squeeze over for me, Obi? All right, I'm gonna take it to my mat for a kettlebell sit-up. All the way back. Now this round is a wild card. You can pick anything you want. That's it. All the way back, all the way up. 25 seconds on the clock. And then you get a water break. Yes. 15 seconds. And hopefully you have started sweating. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, this is your recovery. Oh, stand it up. So, just to clarify, this weekend, I was driving a truck behind the cyclists. So it was the police officers, our lead vehicle, a truck with music, 25 cyclists in the middle, and then I was right behind them with lights on my truck, right behind the cyclists for the last 3 days. It was pretty crazy, y'all. Just going this slow. Going 10 miles an hour right behind. All right, turn on your ceiling fan if you need it. We've got the next round coming up. Woo. So this round, let's make some small changes and give some different variations. Been living off of coffee. Here we go. We're starting the Tabata now. Let's start with a sumo squat. And on any of these moves where you can go a little bit heavier, grab a heavier weight. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good, sumo squats. Now in the first round, we did a goblet. That's it, keep your shoulders back. You're working your inner thighs, your glutes. Keep breathing. You've got 15 seconds on the clock, Latrina. Yes. All right, let's hold it. Hold. Pulse. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, good squat. All right, here's your lunge. We did a rear lunge the first round. Let's do a curtsy. Curtsy lunges. Now, if you've ever slept on an air mattress in a gymnasium with 40 other people, raise your hand. 28 seconds, curtsy lunges. Come on, Patty. I had never done that until this weekend. I found it very hard to do. I was wearing earplugs. I had a bandana to block out the light. 3, 2, and 1. All right, that was curtsy lunges. Next up, deadlift. For this round, let's try a single leg deadlift, y'all. Balance on one leg. Here we go. Single legs. Keep that knee soft. Excellent. We're going to go half the time on one leg and half on the other leg. Go ahead and switch to your second leg. Now, if you were outside this weekend, which I know a lot of you were, the temperatures here in Tennessee were brutal. 3, 2, 1, good. Something upper body. Let's do an overhead tricep. Overhand grip on this kettlebell. Here we go. The temperatures were brutal. Even if you were just working, loading a truck full of ice and water, I've never worked so hard and not been exercising, you know? Oh. All right, y'all, keep going on those triceps. You got it. 10 seconds. Push. That's it. And bring it down. All right, this is your cardio. You can do the figure 8, or if you want to, you could do it around the waist. Let's do that. Keep your core stable. Excellent. So we'll go half the time this direction. Make that exchange. You got it, Juanita. Good morning, Faye Kennedy. Around the waist. Now let's switch to the other direction. This is a little bit harder on me. Making sure. Good, 10 seconds. And now next year, I know what's going on enough to be able to tell you guys at home where we're gonna be over the 3-day period. So maybe you can come out and help with a water stop, okay? Talking to you, especially you, Witsy. All right, kettlebell core. Let's try the halo and drop. Halo and drop. 30 seconds. Everything today with a kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, grab a weight. Ten seconds more. And then you've got a wild card. Be thinking now about what you want to do with that wild card. I'm gonna take it down into a plank and do a plank pull across. Join me on the mat. Let's go into a plank. Here we go. Pull across. Good job. Pull across. Keep your hips pushed to the ground. That's it. This is your wild card round. So if that's not what you want to do, look at me with my hips up high. Hi, Odie. Oh. Odie. Make it hard on you, cat. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Have you missed me, Odie? Have you missed me? Good boy. In case you were wondering, how big is this cat? You've missed us, Odie, haven't you? Good boy. Good boy. He loves it. He loves it, right, Odie? All right, you guys, we're back at the top. And now we're covering cat hair. Great. We're back at the top. Get ready for your next squat. What kind of squat would you like to make it? Shall we do a side-to-side squat? Here we go. Third round, y'all. We're gonna see how many rounds we can get in. You ready? In 3. Get ready for side-to-side squat. Here we go. Together and step it out. You got it. That's it, Tanya. I want to give a shout out to our replay crew. Emily Johnson, Faye, good morning, Shirley. Side to side squat. You're right in the way, Odie. Side to side. You've got 15 more seconds on the clock. Also, when you're out on these bike rides, you're at the mercy of whatever the chef is cooking. Get ready for a lunge. How about laterals? Start here. You're at the mercy of whatever the chef that night is cooking. And we did. We had some great food. Some of it not my favorite. But you make do, right? And push it off. All right, let's switch to the other leg. Here we go, lateral that way. Good stuff. Coming up next is your deadlift in 8 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Think about what kind of deadlift we've done. A single leg, we've done a straight leg. How about a kickstand? Place one foot behind. Here we go. Kickstand deadlift. Keep the work right there. 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. You can really feel that tension right here. All right, switch it around to the other side. Here we go, kickstand deadlift, one leg behind, and good. You've got it. You're hinging those hips, pushing it to the back door. Good morning, Anita Arlene. That's it, 3, 2, and 1. Next up is upper. How about we do a curl and press? Here we go. Curl and press. Kettlebells today because simplicity. My mind is not working right. Yes. "20 seconds on the clock. Yes. Excellent. Now, if it gets too heavy, you know what to do. Pick up a smaller weight. In 3, 2, 1. All right, here is a cardio round. You can do figure eights. You can do around the waist, or you can do an explosion. Here we go. Tap, send it to the sky. Tap, send it to the sky. "30 seconds. Good. You want to be getting your heart rate up. Huffing and puffing. And you're sweating. Are you sweating yet? Good stuff. Woo! 10 seconds. Kettlebell explosions. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh man. All right, kettlebell core, have a seat. For this round, let's do a chest hold leg raise. Take that heavy weight and roll it back. Here we go. Nice and slow. Let's do it. So wild card's coming up. Be thinking about what you want to do for your wild card round. That's it, Beverly. Legs are as straight as possible. Bring those toes towards your knees. And good, flex. Roll it up. For wild card this round, again, you get to choose. I'm gonna do a twist. Side to side, twist. You got it. Keep breathing. Good, 25 seconds on the clock, you guys. And here's the good news. We've got time for one more round, okay? Side to side. Woo. 5, 4, 3. Oh man. Go ahead and stand. So if you were in Murfreesboro this weekend, Murfreesboro on Sunday, Lebanon on Sunday, Brentwood on Saturday, if you were in and around Middle Tennessee and you found yourself with the police and fire shutting down all the roads, that very likely could have been our group. So I hope to get the schedule early next year. All right, you guys ready for one more round? Yes? Me too. Let's make it our best, you guys. Here we go. The time is 5:30, so let's go another 10 minutes, and then we will do some stretching. Are you ready, Nina? Here we go. Go ahead and start. What type of squat do you want to do? You get to choose. I'm going to do a split squat. I'm going to open up that stance and split squat. You can absolutely elevate this back leg. Good. Switch to the other side. Here we go. Second leg, split squat. Coming up next is your lunge round. What kind of lunge do you want to do? Walking lunge, rear lunge. In 3, 2, 1. What kind of lunge do you want to do? We have not done yet did we do a front lunge? How about a front lunge with a pull through? That's a good one. Good job, Tiffany. That's it, Tanya. Big step out. Come underneath your leg. That's it, Keisha. Step it out. Excellent. 15 seconds on the clock. Nice. I see those sweat emojis. That's what we like to see. You're doing enough to get your heart rate up. Strengthen your heart. Get some endorphins. Next up, we've got deadlifts. Ooh. How about a 2-pulse deadlift? 1, 2, squeeze at the top. 1, 2. And if this is not your favorite, you can do single legs or kickstands. That's it. Double pulse. Keep your back flat. What I don't want to see is anyone with a rounded back. 15 seconds on the clock. Now 10. Good. Get deep into that range of motion. Stretching out your hammies. Last one. All right. We did squats, lunge, deadlift. Upper body. How about a back row? We haven't done one of those today. Open up your stance. Pick one arm and let's row. I'll let you know at the halfway point. This is the first workout I've had since I saw you guys on Thursday. Can you believe it? We were on a replay. 20 seconds on the clock. Switch arms if you haven't already. Good job, back rows. All right, what cardio do you guys want to do? In 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You don't even have to use the kettlebell. If you don't, I'm going to do a figure 8 for this round. If there's a cardio you'd like to do, maybe side shuffles, just set that weight down. Seconds on the clock. Keep going. You got it. In 10 seconds, keep it up, keep it up. All right, y'all. Coming up next is your core round. I like a good side bend. I really feel like these help. It always also helps strengthen my back. And squeeze. Squeeze. That's it. You got it. 30 seconds. Switch to the other side. Here we go. It has been so hot this weekend. All the bike riders came from Texas, Kentucky, Mississippi, North Dakota. They really came from all over. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, wild card. I'm gonna bring it down to the mat on this one. Isometric hold on the shoulder, chest press with the scissors. Or you can pick what you want. This is your wild card. That's it. Good job. That's it. Keep pushing. You've got 15 seconds on the clock. That's it. Come on, Tanya. You got this, Patty. Come on, Larkulia. All right, y'all. That is your buzzer. Man. Whew. All right, let's do a couple of core movements. We don't need to use that. Just grab a sip of coffee. Stay right here on your mat. All right, let's lean back We're just gonna do about 4 quick moves, stretch and get you out of here. Let's do a V up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's flip it over and do a bird dog. Here we go, we're in tabletop. We are stretching and lengthening. Good, that's 5. Give me 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit it back into a child's pose. All right, while we're in this position, let's do a quick plank. And if you want to, take it into a star. Only if you want to. Who doesn't want to though, right? Excellent. Breathe. Keep it going. 3, 2, and 1. All right, inchworm it all the way up. All right, y'all. Last move, and then we're gonna stretch. Balance on one leg. Bring that knee up and tap your elbow. 1, 2, that's it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you got it. 8, 9, that's it, Q, and 10. Switch it to the other side. Stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, big stretch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, shake it out, y'all. Great job today on the timer. Shake out your arms. Bring one in front. Oh, again, I'm not sure how I got this mystery bruise, but somehow I've got bruises all over me just from driving the truck. Oh, good. Deep breath up and reach for the center of your back. Switch. Good. Now bring one foot, cross it over the top, sit it back into a chair. Oh, that feels so good. Lean in. We're trying to keep that hip stretchy. You're welcome, Anita. Now the other leg, sit it over the top. Oh yeah. Keep those hips. I probably walked every day, 15, 20,000 steps. Maybe 15. All right, thank you, Carol. Thank you. Carol knows what I'm talking about. She has family. Her brothers are both paramedics. Stay 100%. I'm pretty hydrated, but I'm gonna continue to be hydrated. I'm gonna be laying off the pizza because we were just basically eating whatever we had. Let's focus this week. I know Keisha's already on her meal prep. I saw you, girl. That looked awesome. Keep cooking, keep getting your meals ready, hydrate, and I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Upper Body Tuesday. Last week, we hit those triceps and they were sore for 2 days. So we'll pick a different body part. Thank you, Beverly. See you, Tiffany. Have a great Monday, you guys. Have a great week, and I will see you back here. That light has been in there the whole time. And I will see you back here tomorrow, okay?